What's up, guys? It's iWinning, back with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to pick up the DB Sting Blitz. I'm going to show you a couple formations you can do it out of, but it works out of most formations. What we're going to do to pick it up pretty consistently, it's going to leave you with 3 routes on the field, but when they're blitzing 7, those 3 routes should get open. You can run any type of cover 2 beater you can with 3 routes, but so from here, like, I'm just calling double in sail because you can run a good cover 2 beater from this. Like, all you have to really do is just out route the far receiver, streak the triangle, and motion them in, and then you have the corner route or the streak for big plays. So to pick it up though, most of the time they're gonna blitz both the slot, blitz everyone, slide the DBs in, and they're gonna contain, and then they're gonna use the weak side safety, and they're going to leave the flat on the right, or they're going to put them in an outside quarter or whatever they're going to do. Sometimes they'll even blitz them. If they blitz them, it's kind of crazy if they do, but you'll have somebody open on the left side. So anyway, so pick it up. All you're going to do is max pro, and then you're going to ID the center, or the D tackle over the center, and that's going to generate like blocking all across the line. They're going to usually what will happen is that the running back will slide over and pick up the slot DB on the left. This time the left tackle slid over and the running back chopped the linebacker that came through. Most of the time it's the latter, when the running back will slide over and pick up the DB. Now if you don't want to motion the receiver in to get some, run like that's the kind of cover 2 beater I run. It's just put the triangle on the streak, motion them in on double and sail, and you'll have an out route on the far receiver. Then you have either the streak or the corner route for a big play. Usually, like I said, they're gonna user the safety, so maybe they're gonna run, and you could just run in routes if you wanted to, in slants and motion triangle over to the right. But if you don't want to do that, you can motion the running back over, and it'll pick it up a little bit better, because then you got blockers on both sides of you. So you see here, I motion them over. I'm gonna have plenty of stuff open. Like, you can throw the in route, it's open, because they're gonna follow the streak. You know what I mean? They're gonna follow the play, that the receiver that's gonna give you the big play. They're gonna give up the underneath stuff if they're doing this. But as you can see, you max pro, ID the D tackle over the center. Everyone gets picked up. The running back's assignment's a slot DB, and he's gonna walk over and pick him up. All you really have to do is kind of walk to the right, and then step up and throw, and the running back will pick him up. I think one time he doesn't pick him up in the video, but most of the time you're going to pick it up. If you're block 7 and ID the center, and once you start to pick it up, they'll come out of this. I mean, mainly I think this defense is good for like inside zone stopping and stuff like that. When I run this, I play more coverage. I don't blitz a whole bunch of people, because then everything's open. Like, literally everything is open. So you just really have to just step up and make a throw. Step to the right and then step up, and then the running back will pick him up. I think this is the one time that he doesn't get picked up. So I motion triangle in, and like I said, if you just stand back there and you don't step to the right. If I would have stepped to the right, the running back would have picked him up. But I just stood back there. You don't want to just stand back there and just stand like, it's like a statue, because then he's gonna have like a free alley to you. So if you step, like I said, step to the right, and it'll get picked up. Like I said here, if you wanted to, what you could do is just let's see here. I'm gonna do it again. And then the streak is gonna get open unless they run over there and guard that. The streak, the in route are gonna get open, and then the corner route will be open for like 20 yards. He's got to pass lead it over top of the cloud flat, which if he puts him in a soft squat or hard flat or cloud, it doesn't really matter. It should get open. So, like I said, you have a couple things open. Now, if you wanted to, you can move the running back over. The running back will pick it up every time. And then the tight end's going to pick up the slot DB, and then your interior line's going to pick up everybody else. So it just is like kind of depending what you really want to do. But you're basically going to have like all day to throw the ball. See here, I'm going to move the running back over. And I'm going to just throw a pick here on this play, but so I can get over to the other side, and they have different plays, so I'm going to run them. in the playbook. So, see, the running back is going to chop him. You look, you literally have all day. You could have threw anything. I just threw it to the defender so I can get on the Chiefs side. So, like, the in route was open. You could have thrown it immediately. Then, like, you could put a different combination of routes. You don't have to run that set of routes. I'm not really trying to show you how to beat it with the cover with the route. You guys can, you have your own beaters, I'm sure. So this is just the protection, how to pick it up. You see here, every time, just about every time, but one time it gets picked up. Now, same thing, like when you want to run bunch. Bunch is probably going to beat this a little bit better than, I mean, trip side is good too, but like bunch is probably better because it's got the wheel route. You can come out in verticals. So you come out in verticals and you have the wheel, and then you can have slot apprentice put a post and a drag on the solo receiver, and then that's all that stuff is going to beat cover 2 pretty good. So I mean, you could even like motion a solo guy in on a streak and then just throw it inside because they're gonna use the bunch side, and you can get an easy gain. Like, they're gonna have to do some creative stuff behind their backside of their cover 2. But like I said, they blitz everybody, contain. You're just gonna max protect, ID the D tackle, and the pressure will be picked up. So it's basically dead at that point. You can, doesn't matter. You don't really, you can block 6, and it just, you're gonna have to make a quick read, but it just, blocking 7 picks it up every time. You just have to step up and make a throw. Step to the right and step up, and then the pressure. See here, I have a clean pocket, and I can throw whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you can do a little swerve there and get the ball, whatever you want to do. Possession catch. I just threw it to throw it, so you can make a throw. They're going to have to do some other stuff behind it to make it really good. See, an R1 was open immediately over the middle of the field. They're probably going to guard that. That's why I threw the wheel. They probably would guard the guy underneath. And I mean, like I said, you don't have to have the streak on the right. You can just put them on a drag. If they're in soft squats, if you put like 2 slants, they're going to get open. Like, so you're going to have to take your check downs. Don't try and bomb this every time, because they're going to occasionally get a shed. But you see here, the running back's chopping the slot DB just about every time. Pressure is like really easy to pick up. You just have to block 7 and ID the D tackle. That's the best from what I've experienced. Sometimes when you block 7 and you don't ID, the slot DB has a chance to come through still. I mean, it's just because they're blitzing 7 versus, I mean, even though it's 7 versus 7, sometimes the DBs are just, they get better animations this year than before. So here I'm going to call this formation Y off trips, so it doesn't really have to be bunch or trips tight end. Here I'm just calling quick slants, just showing you that the blocking scheme really works versus it. So I mean, it's 7 versus 7, you should pick it up no matter what. You shouldn't have to ID the D tackle, but you do. I ID him just to make it block better. So you see here, ID the D tackle. I don't necessarily slide anyway, because then it'll open up that side for this DB. See here, the running back comes over and picks him up, and like if you run slants, you're gonna have something open. Something's gonna get open. They can't guard all the slants, but I mean, that's just if you want to run that. But am I winning, guys? I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, subscribe if you're new, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.